Hey everyone, welcome, I'm MisterBo, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at a legendary weapon in Borderlands 3 which pairs really nicely with FL4K Stalker skill tree and the fadeaway ability, and that is the Rowan's cool Jakobs assault rifle. So if you do enjoy this video, be sure to click the like button, it really does support the video. Also, if you're new around here, feel free to subscribe for more gaming content and coverage and tap that bell icon to be notified when my future videos go live. So the Rowan's cool legendary assault rifle, firstly, where do you get it? Well, it's just a random open world drop. It can drop from bosses, it can drop from high level enemies. For me, it dropped from the slot machines in Sanctuary. I've actually had really good luck on those slot machines getting quite a few legendary weapons, so maybe try hit those a few times if you're not getting very lucky with your legendary drops. So let's begin with taking a look at the actual weapon. So mine dropped at a level of 22 with a power level of 274. I'm currently level 26, level 27, and it's still doing an absolute beast of a job. Mine dropped with the damage of 52, accuracy is 53%, the handling is 63%, it has a reload time of 3.4 seconds, a fire rate of 7.62 per second, and a magazine size of 24, and it also came with the elemental of Incendiary on it, which of course does extra damage against flesh, and as you can see here it does say highly effective versus flesh. The red text says uh-oh, and I'm not entirely sure what that means for this weapon at this current time. I haven't figured it out yet, but if I do, I'll put it in the description or I'll pin a comment somewhere on this video. It comes with a plus 21% weapon fire rate, it then has minus 21% weapon accuracy, and it has a 1.7 times weapon zoom. Now the thing that really makes this weapon great is the perk at the bottom that says critical hits return 2 bullets to your magazine and ricochet 2 bullets at the nearest enemy. And that's what pairs this really nicely with FL4K. So if you do play FL4K and you currently use the Stalker skill tree with the fadeaway ability, then there's a couple of things you're going to want to do. Firstly, you want to equip the first passive. So the fadeaway ability for FL4K allows you to cloak, and it gives you 3 shots while cloaked. Each one of those 3 shots gives you a critical hit no matter what. However, the first passive ability for FL4K, which is Gorillas in the Mist, means that fadeaway no longer ends after FL4K attacks at the cost of critical hit damage and fadeaway duration being reduced. So it gets rid of those 3 shots that you have and gives you basically an infinite amount of critical hit damage during the time that fadeaway is active. Now if you want to make fadeaway last even longer, you can actually go into the master skill tree and upgrade the first ability in the middle called Persistent Hunter, which increases FL4K's gun damage and action skill duration by plus 15%. So maybe you can find a mod that increases that up without you having to spend any skill points, or maybe you do just spend your skill points on that. That will give you fadeaway for a little bit longer. So let's go ahead and take a look at this weapon in action. Firstly, without using any abilities, just so you can see what this weapon does. So it's actually doing pretty decent damage. As you can see, when I get the odd occasional critical hit, the bullets will ricochet off into other enemies. Of course, it's doing more damage against enemies without any shields, just against their flesh, but it's still doing alright damage even when they do have shields. However, when we do activate the fadeaway ability, you can see this weapon absolutely destroy. We activate it and every shot I'm hitting at an enemy is a critical hit damage. You can see in the bottom right hand corner my ammo count is just not going down, and you can also see the bullets are just flying everywhere, hitting other enemies. This weapon is great for ad control. Maybe you've got a ton of ads that you just need to wipe out quickly, pop your fadeaway ability, shoot into either the biggest enemy or an enemy with a ton of health maybe. The bullets will start ricocheting and killing off other enemies nearby. This thing is also great for in a boss fight. Again, you shoot the boss with your fadeaway ability active, it's going to ricochet these shots around to different ad enemies that might be attacking you during this boss fight as well. Now this is my go-to weapon at the moment. Hopefully I can find another one at some point that maybe has a higher power level, but for the moment, as I said, this thing is an absolute beast and it's my go-to weapon currently, especially using the Stalker skill tree. Now of course this weapon might be also beneficial for other characters or even on different skill trees for FL4K, but I'm currently using the Stalker skill tree and I noticed the synergy between the weapon and the ability, but But if maybe you've picked up Rowan's Call with a different character, let me know if you're having any luck with this weapon at all. Of course, it's still a viable weapon even if you aren't using the fadeaway ability or even flak. So there you have it, that is Rowan's Call, a legendary auto rifle. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have you managed to pick this up for yourself, and if so, what do you think? Or if not, maybe you are a flak main like myself, you're using Stalker and this weapon really interests you and you're going to be trying to go and get it. Let me know. I'll have plenty more Easter egg videos and a few other legendary weapon videos if I find legendary weapons that I'm really liking, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Again, if you enjoyed this video, click the like button, feel free to subscribe if you are new around here, and tap that bell icon to be notified when those videos go live. But thanks very much for hanging out with me, really do appreciate it, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.